Hey there peeps, mewmew here and welcome back to Danmachi Memoria Freese, and today we're going to be talking about the 3 new features that were added to Blacksmith recently, which is upgrade, smelting, and rehammering. So let's go talk about them. As you can see, we have rehammer, upgrade, and smelting. Rehammering is basically re-rolling the traits that were on your weapon or armor, such as status. It kind of applies to the physical attack and also magic attack and durability, while the attributes are basically the traits. So basically like crit, poison, anything that can be associated to the weapon, that would be a part of attributes. And they do require different things to be able to do them. So for example, if you look at my forest teardrop, it says that it requires 5 secret hammers in order to be able to do rehammering, but I'm not going to spend them on this just because it is very close to being max. I believe the max on this one is 230, and you know, so it's close enough. Also, I don't want to spend 5 hammers on just that chance because you are not guaranteed to get higher. I haven't gotten lower, but I want to see that happening. So for example, we can different things do cost different. So for example, these still cost all 5, but you know, as we go down, some of these weapons actually take less. So basically starting, I have several photos cameras, as you can see. I was re-rolling various times, but like for example here, we just came to this Vanishment Dagger. It requires 3 secret hammers instead of the 5 that I require on the other one, and 3 seems to be the minimum. And I wish that, you know, just kind of highlighting here would tell us the max stats for the weapon instead of just kind of guesstimating, but I do believe 230 is the highest because my Desperate, which is Isis Sword, is not on this list because it is max attack and it has some pretty good traits, so I wouldn't re-roll that one. I am scared of it going lower, so we're gonna try this on something that isn't maxed. So let's do it on this Behemoth Dagger. It's at 221, so we're not guaranteed to get more, but we're also not guaranteed it's gonna be less. So let's see what happens here. Rehammer, click. Also, see, this is the whole thing. Are you sure you want to rehammer and reforge the status of the equipment? It will go from 221 to somewhere between 190 and 230, and the durability would change from somewhere in 850 and 950. So now that I'm getting a little hesitant, so why don't we do the Urga, which is a little lower. Oh, actually no. Let's do it on this other forest tree drop. So apparently, because I don't remember why Leffy is actually using this one. Oh, she's using this one because of the magic stat, the magic boost. It actually ended up boosting her magic a little bit more. So we're gonna try to do this one. I think it's because it's, if your item is locked, it will not allow you to rehammer it. But we're gonna try this. So this is just changing our magic attack and our durability and moving it higher. So let's try this. It might be terrible. Hopefully not. So here we go. This is not re-rolling the traits, it's keeping its traits. Oh my god. So this is an ideal situation. This is the ideal situation. It went max. On both of them. I am very happy. Yes, equip it back on herself. Just keep it. Oops, I got too excited there. But it went max. It doesn't, that wouldn't always happen, and as you can see, that weapon is no longer here. But as you saw, it does have the range of the entirety, so it could have gone lower. So we just got lucky there. And if you go to attributes, it's basically the same thing. So for example, Isis Sword is, you know, max level, but I could use Mystic Bellows. So it is a different material that you can get, you know, through gameplay. And you can see that, you know, you can see the traits that it has. I get, you know, they consider it statuses. And I'm not going to do this on this one because I do like her critical percentages on it. But, you know, as you go through the different weapons, you do see that they require different things. Currently, yeah, so it's either 5 or 3, same as we did on the weapons. So you can re-roll. And let's see something that maybe I would like to re-roll. And let's actually look at Photo's camera. What does it have? Oh, okay, so it has critical, magic, and dexterity. I'm gonna rehammer it, I think. Just because I would like her to survive. Let's look at the other one. Maybe I feel more risky on this one. So this one has critical, magic, and magic. Do I want to go for that? So it's a very scary thing sometimes. Well, let's live on the wild side. We are rehammering this one. As you can see, it shows you the current statuses and it shows you what it could be. So up to the 3 from below can be associated with it, which is magic, magic, agility, dexterity, critical 15%. So she could be faster. That would be nice. So let's try this. Maybe we'll get lucky. I mean, the other one didn't even go rainbow and we got what we got. So now we have critical and agility. So we actually lost one of the traits. So no, I mean, I think it's still equipped. So if we go down and look at her camera, you can see that it just has critical and agility. So she is faster. I jinxed myself by saying that, but you know, see, she is faster now. It could have been worse. Could have been worse. It could have been one solo and it could have been magic. Which, you know, there's nothing wrong with magic, but you know. And you can do basically the same thing with armors. We're not going to do that. I already showed you how to do it with weapons. Same tomato. Okay, so now if you go to upgrade, you can go and look at your weapons. And actually, look, we got a prompt. You can upgrade the level of equipment by using materials, other equipment and items. If the equipment's level is upgraded, the overall status, physical, magic, attack, defense will increase, which is great. So basically, you feed things into your weapons or armor and they improve. So what do I want to work on? This like all the way is the first thing that I want to work on. So it's an unbreakable special armor, one of the few weapons that can bear ice and steel. So as you can see, I do have some of these items just from gameplay and some of the ones that we were given, and you can see that basically giving these little ones, it goes up by a little bit. So it does go 9 levels for the beginning ones. If we did all the top ones, it would only take us to 33 with the 56 that I have. At the bottom ones, it would only take 12 to max it out. And if we look at this one, even with the 25 that I have, it would not max it out. So let's try a combination. If I do 25 of the medium ones and 25 of the small ones, it maxes it out. So let's do it. And it does cost 12,500 valizas to do this at max level. And you can see that the power attack, physical attack, does go up from 230 to 269. So that is a decent amount of boost. And yes, we want to do this and upgrade success. You can see that kind of going. Awesome. I'm just going to stare at this for like a few seconds as it goes through all of those levels. I wish it actually went up by the numbers as it did it, but this is awesome. We did it, and that's how you do upgrades. Ta-da! See, that one was short. Now, let's talk about smelting. So if we go to smelting and we click weapon, we get another prompt. When an equipment's level is maxed out, it can be smelted. Smelting equipment adds an additional rank and increases the limit of the maximum level. So that's why it was very important for us to take Isaac's sword to its max level. Of course, you know, depending on its rarity, it could cost, you know, more materials. So more equipment will be added for smelting in future updates. So it seems like right now there's a few weapons that are able to do this, and most of my weapons are here, I believe. Ooh, can I do it? Oh, I need to work on the Hestia knife. That'll be the one after I do this one. But if we go to Desperate, which is Isa's sword that we just leveled up, it does cost 100,000 valises to do this, which is basically the cost of making a new one. So this is pretty good in my opinion. So it will take the rarity from 4 stars to 5 stars and will increase the level cap. So let's do it. Let's smelt. And as you can see, it's telling me the equipment that it needs. It needs this small little blue rock and the other one, both 5 of them. I only have 30 of each, probably because of, no, I can't even, you know, I can't even preview the other ones right now. But if you click on Smelting, it shows that it will increase the rarity by 1 and it'll max the level by 10. So do I want to do this? Yes, I do. And smelting success. And now it has added 1 little star to my beautiful Desperate. I'm not going to go ahead and level that up right now just because I want to upgrade other weapons before I do this, just to kind of not just make one character like extremely OP, but actually kind of spread the love around. And I just wanted to see how much would it take for me to upgrade this. It would still just take at least for, you know, 40 to 50. It would take these 18 little blocks and 9,000 valises would be what it would take for me to take it to 50. But I'm gonna save these. I'm gonna try to spread the love around and then just kind of make sure that my team is well balanced, because you do not want to just put everything on one character, because then what happens when that character dies? Everybody else has to be able to support them. At least it's my suggestion. Of course, everybody has different, you know, everybody's game is different. If you want to make one character super OP and make your entire team support that one character, that is still a very good decision to make. So it just depends on how you want to play the game. So I hope you have enjoyed this, just kind of going over rehammering, smelting, and upgrading your weapons. It is a very, you know, powerful mechanic that they introduced to the game, and it's very helpful, because before, like, you know, you were just kind of stuck with whatever you got, the traits you got. I know I re-rolled on Photo's camera several times just because I wanted a good camera for her, and I might do that a little bit more just because I did use some prison bonds on her to take her from +3 to +5, just because I saw that I do use her a lot, and because she is my only healer that was almost to 5 stars, I did that because it was good for my game. And so I definitely think that, you know, upgrading all of your characters kind of, you know, all over the place would be very good. But, you know, always focus on your core team, the core characters that, you know, support your team all around, not just, you know, every single new character that comes around, because then your valises would just disappear all the time. So let me know in the comments below, was this helpful for you? I hope it was. And, you know, what new different content do you want to see in the future for Danmachi? And thank you all so very much for watching. And until next time, meow meow.